Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Crosby Palace on the campus of Crosby High School for tonight's edition of Waterbury High School basketball. On Sky TV alongside Deb Thuralt, I'm Chris Grace. We'll be bringing you all the action from start to finish. It should be a good one tonight as the 4-1 Naugatuck Greyhounds are in town to take on the Crosby Bulldogs. The Greyhounds have already taken down two city schools, having beaten Wilby and Kennedy already this year. Their lone defeat coming to Holy Cross in a closely contested 7-point defeat. The Bulldogs are looking to find their way with their young team behind the venerable coach Nick Augelli, as they are 2-3 coming into this one. They could desperately use a win at home today to get on track. Being my first look at the very talented Jean Lucao for Naugatuck, who has scored over 40 points this season, a sharpshooter from the outside that really leads the way for the Greyhounds, coached by Mike Wilson, as they are certainly a team on the rise this season to be on the watch for. This time I'll step back as we'll honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Nothing better than a great live national anthem to get you in the mood for some high school hoops. Coming up next, right now we are going to bring you the starting lineups. First for the visiting Naugatuck Greyhounds, 4-1, coached by Michael Wilson. At guard, number 4, Jesse Lancey. Derek Jagello, Jean Lucao, Caleb Scott, and Latrell DeVoe. And now the starting lineup for the Crosby Bulldogs, of course, coached by Nick Augelli, 2-3 overall.
And now for your Crosby Bulldogs, introducing first, number 0, junior forward, Kerwin Prince.
Kerwin Prince, junior forward, stands 6'3". Does a little bit of everything.
Number 1, sophomore point guard,
Justin Davis, just a sophomore, but plays much older than that. Tyler Spears, junior swingman. Marquise Days, a junior at 6'3", and captain Ivan Craig round out the starting lineup for Coach Angeli. So it's going to be Lukau, Jagello, DeVoe, Scott, and Lancey for the Greyhounds. Craig, Days, Prince, Davis, and Spears, the starting 5 for the Bulldogs. Naugatuck wearing the road maroon jerseys trimmed in gray with white numerals. Crosby wearing their home whites with royal blue numbers trimmed in red. The man to look out for Naugatuck wears the number 5, Jean Lukau. It'll be Days. Doesn't control the tip. Right to Lukau, off the window and in. He's got his first deuce. DeVoe won the tip. Spears is going to bring it up for the Bulldogs. It looks like Naugatuck's going to match up in a man-to-man to start. This is Days. Being pressured. Days gets all the way to the bucket. Doesn't get the runner to go. Lukau lost the rebound. Days comes away with it and lays it up and in. So a hustle basket for Days, and we're tied up at 2 apiece. Crosby shows this half-court trap that they've really started to use over the last year or so. Now they will shift into a matchup zone, it looks like. Actually staying with the 2-3 look. Looking for Lukau, it's deflected by Spears. This is Prince in transition. Euro step, he's stripped of the basketball. Gets it back, Davis rises for a corner 3. Rattles around and out, rebound, tipped and then finally controlled by Lukau in transition. And he's going to be called for steps on his way to the basket. All tied up at 2 apiece. Davis brings it up the floor. Spears. Taken away by Lukau. Lukau on the break, elevates and he hammers it home with the left hand. Okay. Already seen 2 flashes from the number 5 for Naugatuck. Timeout quickly taken by Coach Angeli with 6:34 to go in the first quarter. Naugatuck leads by a bucket, 4-2. But you see some of the athleticism from Lukau, and also known as a great outside shooter. Be interesting to see his game as it develops. This Crosby team, to be successful, they're going to need their younger players like Davis and Prince to really take charge. They lost so much leadership from last year's team. Naugatuck will pick up half court man-to-man. Spears for Craig. He'll fire up a long ball and he hits. Ivan Craig with that orthodox delivery, but it works. His first 3 ball, and Crosby has a 1-point lead. Again, they'll look to trap at half court. Nearly lost it, all sorts of trouble. And he fires a pass across the court for Lukau. Derek Jagiello trying to figure out this half-court zone defense from the Bulldogs. Lukau thinks about it. Now he'll step back from 3 short. And he's able to track down the loose rebound. Feeds inside of the elbow, and the jumper's good for Jagello. And the Greyhounds have a 1-point lead. Spears thought about it, back out to Davis. Puts it on the deck, corner three ball for Spears. Too strong, the rebound is fought for, and Prince does a great job of creating a jump ball and getting the possession back for Crosby on the alternate. Davis to inbound. Gets it into Craig. Leaves it for the young Davis, inside to Prince. Stripped by Lacau, already his third steal. Now in transition, hesitates. Bumped, and they're going to call an offensive foul on the push-off.
Offensive foul. Number 5, John Lacau.
Lacau called for his first foul. Call could have gone either way, but this two-man crew settles for the offensive foul on the push-off. Days is trapped. Craig throws up another three ball. This time it's short. Prince tips it for Spears. And a new possession for the Bulldogs. Davis with an NBA three, short. And the rebound pulled down by the Greyhounds, and will look to extend this 1-point lead. Caleb Scott, and a backcourt violation called against the Greyhounds. Crosby will get another possession. Coach Angeli goes to the bench for 5 subs. Going to take out his entire starting unit. Markel Jackson Smith now into the game. This is basically the Crosby JV team in the game right now. Jackson Smith with a long, high arcing three that's short, offensive rebound, and a fresh possession for the Bulldogs. They get it inside, off the window, no. Play the passing lane and miss. That sets up a wide open three that doesn't go, and a nice job grabbing the rebound there. Apologize, I don't even have the names of some of these guys. They weren't even on the roster coming into today's game. The runner goes. Lacau from three, no. Loose rebound on the floor for it. And a tie-up is going to be called. Naugatuck with the alternate possession. Crosby with a 1-point lead. Staying with this 2-1-2 half-court zone. And so far, the Greyhounds are struggling to solve it. Lacau from way downtown, bang! He's got 7 points already, and they've got a 2-point lead. Nice looking stroke for Lacau. Tough shot contested, taken away. Lacau in transition again. Coast to coast, off the window and in. Coach Angeli is going to send his starting 5 back out onto the floor. 3 ball, short. Rebound pulled down by the Greyhounds. Outlet pass. And Jackson Smith tries to take the charge. Instead, it's going to be a block and one. That'll send Lancey to the line to try to complete the 3-point play.
Crosby foul, number 11, Markel Jackson Smith. That's his first team's first.
First on Jackson Smith, first team foul. All 5 starters come back in for the Bulldogs. Jesse Lancey at the line, left-handed shooter, trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. And he splashes that one home. The lead is 7, 14-7. An 8-0 run for the visitors. This is Spears. On the drive, a little floater is good. First bucket for Spears, cuts the lead to 5. Getting the look to trap at half court. Scott with the basketball for Naugatuck. Leaves it for Lecau. Working on Spears. Back out, top of the key, 3 ball, too strong for Scott. Long rebound to Spears. Spears pushing in transition. Nice Euro step, and he scores. Spears with back-to-back hoops for the Bulldogs, and the lead is cut to 3. Strong drive and the finish for Lancey. He's got 4 points, and the lead is 5. Craig on the drive, pulls up from 8 feet, too strong. Rebound snatched down by DeVoe, and now he'll leave it for Lecau. Hesitates, kicks it into the corner for Lancey. He Euro steps short that time on the floater. Rebound pulled down by the Bulldogs. Had a man in transition, but now he'll find Davis in the corner. Fakes the 3, looks to drive, feeds Prince down low. Back over for Davis. They'll pull it back out now with Spears, who's stripped on his way to the basket. Last touched by the Greyhounds. It'll be Crosby basketball with 57 seconds to play in the first quarter. And they turn it over on the inbounds, not on the same page. Skips one across the floor. Lecau for 3. Boy. Impressive player. Showing all aspects of his game. Days from the elbow, no. One and done again, and now the Greyhounds with the ball, an 8-point lead. Their coach Mike Wilson telling him to hold for the last shot. Crosby trying to pressure, force a turnover. 18 seconds to go. Lecau drives baseline, and he's blocked, but the possession will stay here. Naugatuck going to take a timeout to try to set up a play at the end of the first quarter. They lead 19-11 on the road at the Palace. On the backs of their talented talisman, Gene Lecau. Lecau's got 13 points in the first quarter. Crosby with just 11 as a team. Struggling to get it in, and they just do, but rejected by Prince. Gets it back. Can't hit. Rebound for Craig with 6 seconds left. Davis with 5, feeds Prince off the window, too strong. Put back, good if it goes, and it does. So Days beats the buzzer. Frantic finish to the first quarter. After one, Naugatuck leads at the Palace 19-13. On your home for Waterbury High School Hoops, Sky TV. Getting ready for the start of the second quarter here at the Palace, along with Deb Thorold. I'm Chris Grace on Sky TV. And as advertised so far for the talented Jean Lacow, who has 13 points to lead the Greyhounds as they lead by 6. Crosby will start with the basketball. Starting 5 on the floor for Crosby. Elijah Robinson into the game for the Greyhounds. Spears will try one from the top of the key, and he'll knock it down, and it's a 3-point game. Spears with 7 points to lead the Bulldogs. Now they will switch their defenses up. That leads to a corner 3 for Lancey, and he rattles it home. He's got 7 points of his own. Lead back to 6. Spears with the crossover. Feeds Prince on the drive. He's bumped. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Lancey called for the foul. His first. Kerwin Prince at the line for 2 free throws. Splits the pair. DeVoe snatches down another rebound. Leave it for Robinson. Crosby will switch back to the 2-3 half-court zone. Lacow into the corner for Scott. Back for Lacow along the sideline. Lancey with the ball fake. Skips it back for Lacow. On the drive, throws up a one-legged runner. Doesn't get the roll, and the rebound's pulled down by Ivan Craig. Davis for Prince. Back to Craig. Spears. That time, no. Prince on the offensive boards, though. Puts it up and in, and it's a 3-point game. Kerwin's got 3 points, and the lead is 3. Don't look comfortable against this zone, though. And that's going to be a reach-in foul against Craig. Looked like Craig took the worst of that one as well. Second team foul, first personal on Craig. Ramel Reed will check in, replacing Craig. And off the inbounds play, they get Lacow again. He's got 15 points. Marquise Days finds a cutting Spears. He hangs, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound and the putback for Ramel Reed. 24-21. This is a good game we've got for you so far. Again, the Bulldogs looking to trap at half court. And a kickball will be called on Davis. It'll stay with the Greyhounds. With 6:03 to go, Lancey is replaced by Jagello. Lacow into the corner. Scott rises from 3. That one's short, and a great rebound on the weak side by Ivan Craig. Davis hesitates, finds Spears, ball fake, up and under and in. Tyler Spears showing off his all-around game, the former Kennedy player. 24-23, 1-point game, deflected, taken away by Days. Days lays it up and in, and the Bulldogs have climbed all the way back to take a 1-point lead. 25-24, Crosby in front. Skip it over to Lacow. For Scott, he'll try another 3-ball. Again, he's short. Reed with the rebound. Reed in transition, off the window and in! Timeout, Greyhounds. No timeout. They did not call timeout. Everyone thought they called timeout. Apparently there wasn't a timeout. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. It was a fake timeout. 27-24, Crosby in front by 3. Reed with 4 points off the bench. Scott back to Lookout, trapped in the corner. Looked like he stepped out of bounds. Another one for Scott. This time he knocks it home. Not gun shy, keeps firing away. This time he hits, ties it up at 27 apiece. Craig hangs too strong. It's a battle for it, and the Greyhounds come away with it. Robinson in transition, throws up a wild runner that doesn't go, and Craig grabs the rebound. 5-on-4 the other way. Spears can't get it to go, but he's fouled and he'll go to the line.
Number 25,
Jaden Anderson called for the foul. His first. Spears rattles home the first.
Substitution number 4, Justin Ramsey.
Second one no good, and it's a 1-point lead for the home team. 28-27. Robinson picks up his dribble in a dangerous spot. Able to get to Lacau, back for Lancey. The lefty on the drive. Over for Jagello, his pass is deflected. And then it's taken away by Craig. Knocked out of bounds, possession for Crosby. 3:59 to go in the first half. Crosby leads by 1, 28-27. Craig with a long three, and it's good. Ivan Craig with his second long ball, and the Bulldogs have a 4-point lead. And they trap again. This defense leading the way for the Bulldogs tonight. Reed got a piece of it. Fouled on his way up was Anderson, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. See who they get on the foul. They're going to get Ramel Reed. Jaden Anderson shooting 2 for the Greyhounds. Third team foul against the Bulldogs. Anderson short on the second. 2 Bulldogs nearly knocked the ball off each other on the rebound, but they're able to corral it. Davis will walk it up the floor. Naugatuck staying in this man-to-man look. Craig tries another one. This one doesn't go. High off the backboard, Days with the rebound. Turnaround short. And Jagello with the board for the Greyhounds. Robinson in transition. Lancey feeds Lacau from the corner. That one doesn't go. Rebound tipped out. Last touch by Anderson, out of bounds to the Bulldogs. Prince checks in, replacing Days. 3:01 to go in the first half. Crosby 31, Naugatuck 28. Now the Greyhounds show full court pressure, but they'll back off into a half court man-to-man. Prince out for Davis. 3-ball, pure. Justin Davis hits his first 3-ball. And the Bulldogs having success from downtown in the first half, lead by 6. Again, they trap Lacau. Work it over to Lancey. Spears with the steal. Spears fouled on his way up, and he'll go back to the line to shoot 2. They'll get Robinson with the reach in. gets the shooter's bounce on the first. Spears having a nice first half. Splits the 2 free throws. Lacow comes away with it. Feeds the speedy Robinson all the way to the bucket. He's blocked by Prince. Last touch by DeVoe. It'll go over to the Bulldogs. Again, they'll show full court pressure and then back up into half court man-to-man. As we approach the final 2 minutes of the first half, Davis penetrates, finds Craig, stripped on his way up. Gets it back, though, for Reed. Craig, Davis. Smartly brings it back out. Davis on the drive, a nice pocket pass for Kerwin Prince from Davis. It's a 9-point lead, and now that will be a timeout taken by the Greyhounds. Full timeout. 1:49 to go in the first half. Crosby 37, Naugatuck 28. Be back after this on Sky TV. The Bulldogs have outscored the visitors by 15 here in the second quarter to take a 37-28 lead here late in the first half. They've done it with their defense, and they've done it with hustle plays and some great outside shooting. Craig's hit a couple of bombs, and Davis has chipped in, as has Spears, to lead the way for the Bulldogs. And it's been this 2-3 half-court trap that has really baffled the Greyhounds. They get it to Lacow, jump step, hangs, and a strong finish. Boy, he is long and explosive. Craig, back for Davis, hesitates. Back to Craig, corner 3 ball, too strong. And nice strong rebound by Jagello to win that one for the Greyhounds. They trail by 7. Final 1:15 of the first half. Robinson, Lancey, corner 3, short. Offensive rebound for Robinson. Jagello will try a wide open 3. That one's too strong, and Davis with the weak side rebound. Davis feeds Craig from the wing. That's his spot. 3 times the charm. Craig's got 3 3-balls in this half, and the lead is its biggest of the game. 10 points for the Bulldogs. Lacow trying to respond, hangs, and he's bailed out on the foul by Craig. That's going to be the second on Ivan. And Lacow will go to the stripe to shoot 2. John Lacow. Days and Jackson Smith check back in for the Bulldogs. Craig heads to the bench with those 2 fouls. Lacow makes them both. 40-32, 40 seconds to play. Davis feeds Jackson Smith a high arcing 3, rattles around and out. Lancey with a 3 the other way. That one doesn't go, and Davis with the rebound. And it's taken away from him by Robinson. 3 doesn't go. Davis is hammered again, and then a foul on the rebounding action. Coach Augelli can't believe it. Boy, Davis was hammered not once but twice. And then they get the foul on the the following action. Tough break for the Bulldogs. Robinson hits the first free throw. Reed will come in for Jackson Smith. One for two at the line. Prince with the board. 10 seconds left. Davis will hold for the last shot. Makes his move, pulls up for three, and he hammers it home. Davis good, beats the buzzer. That one was blocked by Spears. Wouldn't have counted, I don't think, anyway. And at halftime, Crosby leads 43-33 over the visitors from Naugatuck. We'll be back in just a bit with some first half stats. And the second half coming at you from the Palace. At the break, Crosby 43, Naugatuck 33. We'll be back after this on your home, Waterbury High School Hoops, Sky TV. Welcome back to the Crosby Palace as we get ready for the second half of this NVL matchup. Crosby leading the Naugatuck Greyhounds 43-33 at the break. Alongside Deb Thorald, I'm Chris Grace with you on Sky TV. It's a great first half, particularly a great second quarter for the Bulldogs. Spears leading the way. Tyler Spears leading the way for Coach Angeli's Bulldogs with 11 points. Ivan Craig with 9 points on 3 3-pointers, and Justin Davis hit 2 long balls as well. The talented Jean Lecow has been as advertised. He has 18 points at the break for the Greyhounds. By far their leading scorer. Jesse Lancey has 8 points to be their second leading scorer.
Greyhound ball to start the third period.
Naugatuck will start the third quarter with the basketball, trailing 43-33 as Crosby will stay in this 2-1-2 half-court zone trap that's been effective for them here tonight. Robinson feeds Scott for a corner three. That one is short. Offensive rebound for DeVoe. He's denied by Prince. Back out to Robinson. Pulls up from just inside the free throw line. He swishes it home. Cuts the lead to 8. Spears up and under. Too strong that time. Days with the offensive rebound in the putback, though. First bucket of the second half for the Bulldogs. Robinson gets a screen. Feeds Scott. Corner three doesn't go. Fight for the rebound, and Craig wins the battle. And then he is fouled from behind as they'll get Latrell DeVoe with the foul. Have not been a lot of whistles in this game, just a two-man officiating crew, which is always a challenge. First foul on DeVoe, first team foul of the second half. Davis walks it up. Back for Davis. Rises, fires, and he knocks it home. Justin Davis with his third three ball. He's got 9 points, and the lead is the biggest of the night. It's 13 for the Bulldogs. Into DeVoe. Take it away. Davis with the steal. Davis looking to push it in transition. A little too far for Days, but he saves it over for Prince. Lays it up and in. Kerwin Prince makes it a 15-point game, 50-35. And the Bulldogs in complete control now, early in the second half. And a timeout taken by Coach Mike Wilson. 6:03 to go in the third quarter. Crosby 50, Naugatuck 35. Be back after this on Sky TV. So the Bulldogs on a 7-0 run leads to a timeout taken by Greyhound coach Michael Wilson. The Greyhounds are 4-1, having beaten Kennedy and Wilby and a good St. Paul team, as well as Woodland. Their lone setback coming to Holy Cross 69-62. Lecow, their leading scorer, second leading scorer in the league with 18 points, but 12 of those coming in the first quarter. Crosby's done a much better job on him late. There's a kickball for Davis. This is Lukau. Gets a screen, nice pass as he rises, but DeVoe can't finish. Spears in transition for Craig. Craig looking to go baseline. Lost it on his way up. No whistle. Davis for three, rattles around and out. And the weak side rebound for Jagello. Robinson kicks it into the corner. Scott for three. Again, short. He's gotten some really clean looks, just unable to knock him down. Prince all the way to the basket for two. 17 points now is the lead for the Bulldogs. Lukau stripped. Still loose on the floor. Jagello comes away with it. Feeds Scott, drives, hangs off the window, too strong. Davis feeds Prince, who's wide open underneath. And he can't finish inside. They're really letting him play on the interior tonight. Nice spin move, but unable to find the final finish there for Robinson, and Craig comes away with the rebound. Spears, strong take off the glass and in. Tyler Spears, a strong drive, and the lead is stretched to 19 points. Scott has his pass deflected, stays in with Jagello. Back for Lukau, who's got to start being more aggressive offensively for the Greyhounds. Great defense, though, by the Bulldogs. Not letting him go anywhere. They feed the back door to Jagello for a layup. Nice pass from Robinson to pick out Jagello. Craig. Prince, bumped, no call. Boy, neither one of these officials is really calling much of anything here tonight. Lukau goes coast to coast. They've been consistent on both ends, just subs for both teams. Ramel Reed checks in for the Bulldogs. Get it into Spears. Lost it. Rebound for Days and the foul. Days with a hoop and some harm. He'll have a chance for the old school three-point play. They lead 56-39. Jaden Bennett in for the first time for the Greyhounds. DeVoe called for the foul, his second, team second. Days short on the free throw. Robinson looking to push it all the way to the basket. He's blocked but fouled. They're going to get Craig for his third.
Crosby 5, number 35, Ivy Craig. That's his third. Elijah Robinson's the line, shooting two.
Elijah Robinson goes to the line for two free throws. So the lead trimmed to 15. 3:05 to go in the third. Craig working on Lukau. Craig on the dribble, off the window, everything but the finish, but he puts it back and in anyway. Ivan Craig with the hustle play. Makes it 17 again. Robinson hangs. Can't get the roll. Prince checks in for Marquise Days with 2:40 to go. 58-41, Bulldogs with the basketball, leading by 17. Craig. Stripped by Lacal, and then he wins it right back. Spears rises from the corner. Pure. Flip the net. 61-41. The Bulldogs have shot it excellently from outside tonight. Jump step, baseline for Lancey, and the lefty scores. 61-43. Robinson with another nice helper. Craig has it deflected out of bounds. 61-43. Days comes in for Craig. Spears off the inbound, back for Prince. Davis thought about it, now he'll drive, and he's bumped on his way to the hoop. Called that a shooting foul. Interesting. Sophomore point guard with 10 points. Lancey with the board for Robinson. Fires a pass a little too hard for his own guy, but last touch by Prince. It'll stay with the Greyhounds with 1:25 on the clock. High arcing pass. Robinson leaps for that one. Here's Lacal. He'll fire a three ball, and he swishes it home. Boy, they got to get him some more looks with that stroke. Spears looking to answer, and he does. Spears with another long ball, and the lead is back to 19. 65-46. Lancey wide open, steps into a three, rattles around and out. Tipped out, last touched by Bennett, and it'll be Crosby basketball. Craig checks back in for Reed. Deflected by Bennett. Naugatuck shows full court pressure. Days will bring it up the floor. Cross for Spears with 45 seconds to go. Spears on the dribble, and he's bumped. Reach in foul. That'll be the fourth team foul. First on Bennett. First on Bennett. Crosby ball side out of bounds. Reed will check back in, replacing Craig. They send it into the backcourt for Spears. Prince fouled, and he'll go to the line. Anderson called for his second. Prince swishes home the first, makes it a 20-point lead. Step back, three ball short. Rebound for Prince, and he's going to push it himself. 3-on-1. Prince lays it up and in. 69-46, 13 seconds to work. They look to trap. Get it to Lacau with 8. He pulls up for an NBA three, short. Tapped up, no good. Reed with the rebound, 4 seconds left. And that'll do it for the third quarter, but the Bulldogs extend their lead. It's a 23-point margin heading to the fourth quarter. Crosby 69, Naugatuck 46. Be back with the fourth quarter after this on Sky TV. Start of the fourth quarter at the Palace, along with Deb Thurall. Chris Grace with you on Sky TV. 69-46. Bulldogs in front with the basketball to start the fourth. Get it in for Spears. Spears, a wild drive and an offensive foul called on Spears. Second team foul against the Bulldogs. First foul on Spears. Again, they show this 2-3 half-court trap. Taken away by Davis. Up for Spears! Tomahawk, Tyler Spears. Elevates for a big deuce. Short. Rebound for Davis. Craig from downtown. Why not? Ivan Craig with his fourth three ball of the night. It is one-way traffic. Bulldogs 74. Greyhounds 46. Prince deflects it out of bounds. It'll stay with Naugatuck. It's a game Naugatuck led by 6 after the first quarter, but Bulldogs have outscored them by 34 after that. Robinson will track back to grab that inbounds pass. Now he'll look to drive. Uncontested, but he misses the finger roll. Rebound for Craig. Davis has his pass deflected out of bounds by Lacau. 74-46. Crosby playing their best basketball of the year tonight. Really doing it, playing just 6 guys for the most part. Spears on the drive, fouled, and he'll go to the line. Anderson called for his sixth team foul against the Greyhounds. Spears will go to the stripe, trying to make this a 30-point margin. Knocks that one down. 76-46. The Greyhounds have been flummoxed by this zone. They have been unable to get Lacau many touches in the second half, that's for sure. 12 first quarter points, but he's really been stymied since then. This is him with the basketball now. Steps back for a long, high-arcing three. Davis, a little out of control for a rare time there for Davis. Lancey with the lefty layup. 76-48, 5:45 to play. Prince for Spears. Craig gets his man in the air, crosses him over for three, short. That is what I don't understand about today's basketball. The place is going absolutely crazy, and he missed the shot. So timeout on the floor. I understand it. It was a great crossover, but he missed the shot, and everybody is going crazy. I don't know. 76-48. Reed checks in for Craig. There's two things that will get this gym up, a dunk or a crossover. Back to the action now. Robinson hesitates, leaves it for Lucao. Might have gotten away with a walk, and his pass was deflected out of bounds. Robinson throws up a three ball, nothing but the bottom of the net. Elijah Robinson hits from downtown. It's a 25-point game. Prince brings it back outside for Davis. He'll throw up a three ball. That one's short, but Prince tracks down the loose ball. Spears for three, short. Up for Robinson. And he's denied by Spears, out of bounds. Naugatuck basketball with 4:27 on the clock. Triggello comes in. Inbound to Robinson in the backcourt. Triggello thinks about it, now back for Robinson. Lucao. Steps into a long three ball and he rattles it home. Jean Lucao, an impressive offensive weapon. A lot of contact, and Reed draws the foul. Get Triggello for the foul. That's the 17th foul. Reed will go to the line for two with 4:01 on the clock. Crosby leading by 22.
Substitutions. Number 14, Scott, and number 23, DeVoe.
DeVoe and Scott come back in for the Greyhounds with Reed misses both free throws. Loose rebound. Prince tries his best to save it, but he couldn't. Craig will come in for Reed. 3:57 left. Bulldogs looking to level the record out at 3-3. Robinson on the drive. Feeds Triggello for a three from the wing, and it's pure. So the Greyhounds starting to find their touch from the outside. Is it too little too late, though? Cut the lead to 19. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left. Prince, the strong drive. It's deflected. Oh, no, it wasn't deflected. timeout taken by Crosby. 3:29 to go. Coach Argelli doesn't like what he's seen over the last few possessions, and he'll talk about it. They try to close out this victory. Crosby 76, Naugatuck 57 on Sky TV. .329 to go. Coach Argelli doing this basically with just his 5 starters, logging the majority of the minutes. Take you back to early on in the first quarter, though. He pulled all 5 starters, brought in the 5 bench players, essentially the JV team, and left them out there for a couple minutes. Led to a deficit, but I think he got his message across. Since that moment, the Bulldogs have been dominant. That was the real turning point. Veteran coaching move by the man of which this court is named after. Here's a 3 for Jagello. That one doesn't go. Rebound fought for it. Tipped off of Days by DeVoe, out of bounds. Naugatuck looks to press. It's easily dealt with, 2-on-1. They feed Prince. He can't finish, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Kerwin hits the first. Knocks them both home. It's a 21-point game. 78-57. Scott looks for a 3 ball, and this time he knocks it home. 78-60. They look to press, and it's easily dealt with, but Days turns it over on the fast break. Greyhounds could get within striking distance here with another 3 or 2. But another layup is missed. That's a big miss. Prince comes away with the rebound. And they'll slow it down smartly with 2:35 left. Naugatuck allowing them to do so. Back for Spears. Prince. Prince hesitates, hangs. Can't get it to go, but he draws another foul, and he'll go right back to the free throw line. Kerwin is the glue guy for this team. .78-60. Prince free throw stroke looks to be much improved from earlier this season. Curse of the commentator. Offensive rebound, though, for Days. Up off the glass. No, still fighting for it. And he wins a jump ball. And it's Crosby possession. So the hustle from Days wins another possession for the Bulldogs. Ramel Reed will check in for Kerwin Prince. Craig for Spears. They look to trap Reed. Gets it to Craig, who again is showing off his handles. Davis for Reed as they play keep away here to Spears. Davis back to Spears. Just going through the 3-man weave here. Craig Inside, what a great possession. Excellent execution by the Bulldogs, 81-60. Jagello, wide open corner three is good. Davis is bumped by Robinson. 10th team foul. That'll be 2 free throws for Davis. It's a big win for the Bulldogs. And they will bring 4 of the reserves into the game with just 55 seconds left. Just Davis will stay in to shoot the free throw. And he misses the second. Final 52 seconds, 19-point game. Lacal will try another one. This time he's short. Rebound for Reed. Naugatuck will back off, I believe, here. Davis can just dribble this one out for Reed. And it is a jump ball. Possession error will favor Naugatuck. A long 3-ball short. Rebound for Davis. That one short, offensive rebound. They smartly pull it back out. Reed. Casual pass, but works. Back with Reed. Final 5 seconds. And Naugatuck will let Davis dribble it out. That's going to do it. Crosby wins this one 82-63. They improved to 3-3 on the season. Naugatuck falls to 4-2 as the Bulldogs get back on the winning way here this evening. That's going to do it for us here from the Palace. For Deb Thorold, I'm Chris Grace. Final score, Crosby 82, Naugatuck 63. Until next time, thanks for watching Waterbury High School basketball on Sky TV. So long, everybody.